Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Monday. Well, here we are starting a new week. So what happens when you start a new week? You start a new start. No, that doesn't always happen. But as you can see, today I have Spring Violets, and this is by Hands Across the Sea. I just thought this was a gorgeous little piece. It's not very big. Yeah, you're going to ask me, how big is it? Just a second, there'll be a moment. It looks like 140 across by 100 down. And I'm using the called for threads. It does list the Aversois, and oh dear, working on it. Dagnabbit. Here we go. Aversois and Soie colors, and there are 16 colors, and I'm using DMC, of course, and it has nice little symbols on it, and it gives you the conversions. You can do this. It's straight cross stitch. Nothing's over 1. It says actually it's 147 by 103. But I'm going to be making mine a little bit longer this way because I'm going to add my grandmother's name at the bottom, so I may have to adjust this border part. I don't know if you can see this. My color's almost out. My black is almost out. But there is a little tiny, looks like a chain border. So what I'll do is I'll do the border around on 3 sides, do what I have to do at the bottom, and then just kind of adjust it to fit. So, yeah. Because I want to put everything in there. And another thing that I'm changing on this is I'll try to insert a picture of the color version of this. I'll just take a picture of it off of Hands Across the Sea, and I'll put it in here. Hang on just a second. Okay, if I don't break that, then I can't get the picture in. So anyway, I'm going to outline the violets and perhaps the leaves, you know, in a darker color. Now I have, these are all the colors, and I'm using 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha from Witchlet, and these are the called for DMC. I'm only missing one, and it's a darker green, so I'll have to get that. I don't think I have it in my repertoire, but, you know, heaven knows. Out of 400 colors, we probably got 399, you would think, at this point. But some of these, like this yellow and this orange, you only put in a few stitches, so into the middles of the flowers and stuff. So, yeah, it has gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So we're going to just start this today. Let's not take everything with us. I'll just set that in there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I went to my daughter's yesterday, and I was only there maybe, a couple hours. Had another stitch session with my granddaughter, and I cut a piece for her about, 6 by 6 square, you know, wasn't very big, maybe a little bit bigger. It was like a quarter of that piece of 11 count. And I took her favorite colors are pink, or close to pink. Has to be pink, because that's her signature color. She's 6. She has a signature color. What can I say? So, yeah. So I found this beautiful pink. I don't even know what color number it was. 9 something or other. But it was gorgeous. And the fabric, of course, was cream. And I drew on it, I know, with pen don't get excited. This is just practice. So that won't ever happen in her real world, but I was trying to get her to use regular thread. I gave her one of the needles that, that comes with the pre-stamped. So I thought that was pretty cool. And she was using it. She's doing a lot better than she was with the plastic. Not plastic, with that big metal needle. So I just made like a couple of squares and so, like an oblong, so she could just stitch. So I told her this week, to stitch in one direction. I want to get her used to going in one direction and doing like a continental stitch. Oh, sorry, now I gotta have the real pattern. What I'm actually working on. So, yeah. But she was doing really good, and she can see the squares. And I think if she has a focus, instead of just giving her a blank canvas and saying, here, make slash marks, that it'll go better. So we did that for about an hour. I went and got pizzas from, they have a truck stop, and it has, I want to say Church's Chicken, or Chuck's Chicken, I don't know. But they also have Godfather's pizzas, and you can get the little ones. So, yeah, I went and got us little individual pizzas. We had lunch first. Then my grandson, he ran off to go play with his friends. And her husband my son-in-law was working on a vehicle with a friend of his. So, yay. So it was nice and quiet in there, and I talked to my daughter about what she was getting my granddaughter for her birthday, because, we're trying to get this stuff ordered before the end of March. It's like the 25th, I believe, of March. Oh dear. Let's see, how in the world are we going to do this? So, you got to leave space here. But, yeah, so I just decided to get this out, and I'll have to, excuse me, I was out in the wind yesterday, and, yeah, I don't know, it's like I kind of have a hay fever-ish type stuff that goes on. For me, what I think actually is the deal is I get out in that wind and it just drives stuff up my sinuses. So I'm kind of stuffed up, but not uncomfortably stuffed up. And then it messes with my throat as well. It's great. So we did the stitching thing yesterday, and she's coming along. I think if she only has to focus on one thing, we're going to get this. And Grandma has decided, that I'm going to buy her a lap stand. We did find I looked all over the house, a small hoop, so she'd have something to hang on to, because she was trying to hold on to the material and get the thing where it needed to be. Grandma's going to get her a lap stand. I don't care what Mom says. I just don't care. If she uses it, she uses it. If she doesn't, well, life goes on. I have an extra lap stand. But I just want her to concentrate on the stitches. I know, she's spoiled ass rotten, isn't she? But I don't know. I wish that I'd had those kind of tools. I mean, I had a hoop and everything, but I didn't have lap stands. They might have been out there, but they were few and far between. It wasn't like we were going to an L&S, or, so they didn't have those things available when I was young. So I thought, well, heck, we'll just try it and see what happens. And I didn't get too big of a piece of fabric. This is 18 by 25, I believe. Yeah. I left the sticker on there. I also wrote it over there. But yeah, it's 18 by 25. Country French Cafe. Yeah. Okay. Looking. Sorry. Distracted. So last night I worked on the Bristol sampler and listened to, what do you call it? Grey's Anatomy. Last night. And I finally went to bed about 12:30 and I still couldn't go to sleep. So it's okay. I got today off. No big deal. I don't believe I might have to run into the grocery store. I think I'll have, I'm going to put the rest of the soup away in the freezer. And, you know, I'm sitting here thinking about this. Instead of going all the way around, I may just do the top and the bottom in this. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know. We're stitching here today. But I really do want to outline those flowers, you know, because I've got a lovely dark purple. I'm trying to figure out how in the heck to do this. Because there's going to be another color. I'm using one of the other color, whoops, is like a, I don't know if you can see that, a pale, it's, you know, violet purple. So, yay. So we didn't do much but stitch all day yesterday and half the night, but not in the middle of the morning. So, all's good. I'm about done with the first page. I got 2 more lines to do on that. But I just felt like stitching on this today. It's just beautiful. And I remember, I thought I had gotten like even weave to start this with. And I opened up because I made a pouch for it, you know. So everything's together, because heaven knows if it ain't, we are really messed up. Thank God for those bags. Those bags are a godsend. And well worth any dime I've ever spent on them. But, look. What was I saying? And I found out that I bought the 16 count cafe mocha because I told you that there was a point where I couldn't get any. Well, we found some, but I just didn't, at the time I didn't have enough money to get great big huge pieces. But I will be getting some more of those soon. Oh, I got the taxes done yesterday. Yay! One thing down. Next. So I'm kind of concentrate on my granddaughter's birthday is a big thing coming up next, but I don't know. I watched several YouTubers yesterday, so I didn't just watch Grey's Anatomy. After a while, you know, it kind of gets old, so to speak. I only put it on only because I know who those people are, you know. So it works for me. And I looked around a little bit more on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I was watching Shirl. Oh, from God, what is it? I'll put her link down there. But it's like Shirl McKinney, I think is her name. If I've mispronounced your name, I'm sorry, dear. But she's from West Virginia, and she was showing what do you call it? Some of the, I forget what it's called now. I want to say Needlework Expo that's coming up in March to replace the market. And there was one pattern in there that I really liked that she was showing. It's by Keslin's. It's called cross stitch. Oh crap. I wrote it down, now I can't read my... It's by Kesslin's. And it's a sampler. And the model is shown on what do you call it? Shown in like a single color, but you could certainly do 100 million things with that. You know, whatever you want to do. But it's a nice pattern, and it's got lots of... I wouldn't say that it was like totally Quaker or anything like that. It just has a lot of different motifs, animals, and flowers, and birds. Well, not that birds aren't animals. Never mind. You know what I mean. So, yeah. But I thought that was really pretty. And I could see potential for that. I mean, you could just go for broke and do everything, you know, individually in a different color. But it was really pretty. So, it'll probably be like June or July before it ever hits. I did notice that I just had to stop the video and go and look at 123 Stitch. They do carry Kesslin's items. So, however long it takes it'll take it. But I wish I could read what that said. It's called Cross Stitch. Oh, God. I would have to go look at it, but you can check out her channel. She's been there for a while. So she knows what she's talking about. But, and her idea of things that were nice or tripped her trigger, you know, aren't necessarily things that I like, but I just happen to like that. And then there's one by Beth Twist, but I can't remember what it was called. Necessities, maybe? Maybe it's coffee. Coffee is a necessity. I don't know. But it was pretty, too. It's a lot of wording, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. But that was the other one that I liked out of what she had picked. God, the wind is just blowing horrendous today. I think we got 25 to 40 mile an hour winds out there today. And I missed. So sorry. So I don't think Molly and I'll be going very far. I took her the other day. But I gotta find my scissors. And she was good because, I mean, it was like 40, almost 40 degrees that day. But today, it says it's going to get to 40, but with 25, 30 mile an hour winds, that won't be happening. But the sun's out. It's supposed to be sunny all day, and it's not supposed to snow until at least Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, yay. Here we are, again. Oh, crap. Come on. I'm using a 28 count needle. It's my favorite. I love 28 count. It's nice and short, and those Peacemaker needles are perfect. They're just lovely. I haven't used that bone yet, I mean, to know the difference, but I like these Peacemakers. I was using, oh dear, DMC needles, because that's all I could find at the fabric store here. We call it the fabric store because all they have in stitching is, you know, thread and stuff to make quilts, and I'm not going down that road again, ever. Oh, not ever, but just not now. No. I can't afford to start anything new. Let's use some of that purple. I want to see what it looks like. But these are nice old-fashioned colors. They're just beautiful. And I don't know what it called for as far as material. Oh, crap. Hang on. Everything is shoved together. I was looking for the symbol, and then I got them all jumbled and out of. Oh, here it is. It is It is, the model is stitched on 40 count buttercream from Lakeside Linens. And it has other suggestions for what you can put it on. I just put it on what I wanted on. Because I like, I like my cafe mocha. Oh my gosh. It's just so normal, so neutral, and I don't know, it kind of speaks about how they used to stitch. They stitched with what they had, and plain and simple, Does that make any kind of sense? I mean, the way I think they stitched, hell, I have no idea. I'm sure that of course, see, linen was more prevalent in clothing back then, you know. And I don't know if linen was something that only the rich wore. I have no idea. But it just seems like there was a lot more of it back then. And of course, I had to go and watch Nicola Parkman, Hands Across Sea. Oh my God. But she's got another one out. I gotta see what I'm doing here. And it's got 1/1. And what else? Ooh, that's awfully light. We'll have to see if that's gonna work. I may have to come up a bit, but hang on, I'm trying to figure out where to stitch here. And I don't know the name. It's just the new one. And it's in PDF. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't enamored with it. It didn't jump right out and say, "Get me!" Yeah, like some things do. But, holy crap. This is awfully light. I may have to take that up a notch. But we'll see what it looks like. Anyway, so, yeah, she has a new one out. I mean, it looks okay. It's just that they've used... And you could go back and do something different. But it has satin stitches in it. And just not real clear about that. Especially on an even weave, because you're going to have to use even weave. I don't know. Oh, crap. I'm trying to get you closer. I'm going the wrong way. Come on, go away. So, yeah, I'm not real sure. I mean, it's not something like the Infidels, or I'd want those, sort of. Kind of. I don't know. But I'd have to do them on even weave, and I'm even contemplating, I got Ann Thomas. In restarting it, which is not a big deal, because I don't have that much done, on even weave, because of that wording that is in it. So, we'll see. My goodness, it might change my mind to going anywhere today. I might blow away. No, I don't think that's going to happen, but it's awfully rip-roaring. Now, I've noticed that it'll be all windy in the morning, and then by middle of the afternoon, about 3 o'clock, it starts to die down. So, we'll see. Well, the other night, right before I went to bed, about midnight, it started getting windy again. So, I don't knock the wind, because sometimes it'll blow all the bad weather out. Instead, sorry, I gotta turn this. I can't see what I am doing. Really? I wish you could hear that wind. It's terrible. So, other than that, I don't have any plans. I was going through 123 Stitch looking to see what I wanted to buy, but I might hold on for a little bit because I know it's going to take a while for it to get to 123 Stitch in anything that they release and market. So, I don't know. Haven't decided. And you know we had to be going in this direction. This is my worst direction to go. I don't know if you can see. I don't know how well. If I brighten it up, it almost is too bright. I don't know. We'll just go with it. But it is kind of a pale purple. I don't know. It might look in person better than it's showing up on camera, but it's awfully pale. So, and if I have to go out, then I might get me a next color up. I gotta buy that one skein of thread. I don't know what happened to it. Unless I didn't order enough. You know what I mean? I should have ordered 2. I have no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue. Oh, goodness gracious. Seriously. Gotta see where to stitch, and it's just not happening for me today. So, I think I'm having Stouffer's lasagna for dinner. Might have to run in and get some garlic toast for that, because, you know, you can't have lasagna without garlic toast, please. I just want something different than soup. But the way the wind's blowing, it might be a good soup day. I always get that wrong. Oh yeah, it's going to be a great soup day, and then it turns out to be 75 degrees. No. That's just the way that happens for me. And then on the freezing cold days, I don't have soup. Go figure. It's not freezing. It's about 14 degrees out there. That's the wind chill. So we'll see. Oh, come on. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Work 2 nights. Then I'm off Thursday. Then I gotta work again on Friday. And then I get 3 more days off. I like these easy weeks. And it's not real terribly busy. You know, except for maybe on Friday. It can get a little hectic, if you will, but other than that, it doesn't last very long. Now in the summer, I may have to work on the weekends, but we'll see. We will see. All right, I think we finally got across there, so I don't know what I want to do with that. Let me do something here. I got it. I know, I stitch with my glasses off, which is terrible, but I don't know, it's awfully light, so we'll just play with it for a while. I don't know. It might be okay once you get the flowers. They're about this far down is where the flowers start. This whole pattern, when it's done on 16 count, oh dear, I lost it again. I'm telling you, I'm having the worst time. One thing about Hands Across the Sea, they got mini pages Lots and lots and lots of pages. What was I thinking? What was I going to look up? Oh my goodness, guys. The design is 9.19 by 6.44. So, we'll have to see. So it's 10 inches by 6 1/4, so it's not very big. Not very big at all. And of course, I'll add the lettering at the bottom. I'll have to see. I've got a book somewhere. It's not right here available. That has, sorry, I need to drink coffee. That has like lettering that you can match up. And I'm sure if I can't find something in that book, I can get it off of that Bristol sampler. You know, the letters that I need for putting my grandmother's name and birthday on there. So, and we'll see how that goes. Because I've never had to do that before, so we'll see. Might have to make 2 lines out of it. I don't know. Good gravy, even the house is shaking. The door is like bam, 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 bam. Molly won't want to go out there. I can flat out guarantee that. Alright, guys. Phew, we finally made it across the way. Like I said, that purple's awful light. And what color was that? Oh, crap. Come here. That is 50, no, try again. It's called Antique Violet Light. It's 3042, so if I could find, it also has 3041 in it. I don't know, it's awfully light. I think I may change that out. I'm just not real happy with it. The other violet is, there's the 47. Maybe it's this one. What was that other number? Okay, this is 41. And see, it's a little bit darker. It's got a little more blue in it. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know about that color unless it's in with something else. So, I don't know. I might go back and change that to that. Who knows? Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today in my new little adventure. Oh, good gravy. Now we've... Really? Here we go. I was looking for the picture. This is a terrible picture because I'm running out of ink all left and right. I know I'll have to order some. But, yeah. But see, it's not too far down from that. And it does look lighter, but I can't really tell from this picture. It's horrible. So. Now, I don't know why they did that. Look how they spelled flowers. Is that like that on that pattern? Yeah, that's the way it is written. It came, this little saying came, oh, good gravy. Let's see. It says, the phrase, roses are red, violets are blue, can be traced as far back as 1590, and a work of Sir Edmund Spenser, The Fairy Queen, which features the lines, "It was upon a summer's shiny day," and it's written in Old English, "shiny day, when Titan fairy beams did display, in a fresh fountain fair, 'cause, from all men's view," and view is VEW, "she'd bathed with roses red and violets blue, and all the sweetest flowers that in the forest grew." I'm glad we don't have to do all that, but you can see how it's old, way old English, or whatever it is. I'm assuming, yes, Sir Edmund. So that's English. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Keep stitching.